So welcome back. Now my next guest has been on the air with me before. I have with me Ron Sega. He is the owner of Guns Etc. You've got lots of fun things that are going on. You've got you're coming up to your 28th year in business. Welcome back to the show. Tell everyone what you got going on right now.
Well, thank you for having me on. We're talking about simulators today. We have a shooting simulator. Pretty much what that is a projector that projects images onto a 10 feet high by 20 feet long screen. We use SIRT guns, which are polymer guns that look like the real thing, but they shoot infrared lasers. So there's no live fire, no accidental discharges, no suicides. Nobody could get hurt.
You got to talk about that stuff now.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So once you get through that, then we have real guns that we take the barrels out, take the magazines out, and we put special parts in that actually the guns recoil like a real gun because it's powered by CO2. So it shoots the same infrared laser, but now I could put a real gun in your hand. It'll recoil like a real gun. I could turn the noise up so you could hear the real gun going off. So it's everything simulating gunfire, but you don't have a live round going down range.
Okay, now question on that. When you have people come in and they're working on your simulator, which it's got to be cool. I mean, you know, really cool, especially today with, you know, just can imagine with technology of what that must be like. They then go to the next step. So it's, they love doing that. They don't stop. They go to the next step where they want to have that, feel that gun in their hand. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
So we could take a real beginner that doesn't even know if they want to buy a firearm. We could take them down there to the simulator, put this SIRT gun in their hand, teach them how to stand, how to hold the gun, how to take a sight picture, and we could project just a plain paper target up on the wall and teach them how to pull the trigger and start shooting. We could progress that through the CO2 cartridges to where we could do concealed carry classes. We could do shoot, no shoot scenarios. Not comic book characters, real people that react to the infrared bullet hitting them. It is just amazing technology. We have the same system that the city of Phoenix uses to train their law enforcement officers. Obviously, Phoenix is using the shoot, no shoot scenarios and all that serious stuff. We have that, but we also have the fun stuff. We have a 7.5 minute zombie wedding shoot that not only do you have to clean house on this hotel that's having the wedding, and you get 50 zombies to shoot at, and the projector counts your shots, shows you your hits, and at the end you get a score. So now you can show up with your family members or your buddies and compete against each other for the fun stuff.
How fun is that? Yeah,
we have cowboy action. You could do fast draw, trying to outdraw the guy that's shooting back at you. And if you lose, he tells you you lost, try again. So we have a good guy, bad guy, like the bad guys have taken over the city of Mesa and you're the only one standing and now you've got to go clean house. So we even have AR-15s set up with this recoil system. So you want to play like the military and the paramilitary people, you can have a ball here.
Now you're located at Alma School in Guadalupe in Mesa.
That's correct.
You're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 p.m., Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 5.
That's correct.
Rated with the Better Business Bureau. You're also having an event because I was just going to ask you, when someone wants to come in and they want to be on the simulator, is it sort of something where they rent it for a certain time? Can they try it first and then say, yes, I want to do it? How does it work?
Well, anybody that comes in, well, partly what we're doing here is we're inviting everybody to come hang out with Guns Etc. and our employees. And we're going to, from July 15th, from 9:30 in the morning to 10:30 in the morning, we're going to have some refreshments and bagels and let you play on the simulator. Also on July 15th, from 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, we're going to have the same thing. So space is a little limited. We'll run it as long as we need to, but we want you to call the station here to reserve your spot or call Guns Etc. and reserve your spot.
Here's the number. You're going to either call here at 602-277-5369, toll free it's 1-866-536-1100, or you can also call the store, and that is 480-963-4311. Is all this information also on your website?
Yes, it is.
Good, because I'm going to give it out. It is guns, etc. for etc.com, and don't forget, that's going to be, all you're going to do is hang out with Guns Etc. on July 15th from 9:30 to 10:30, and is it and then later on during the day it is 6 to 7 p.m. So it's a free event. It sounds like it's going to be a blast, but you want to reserve your spot. A lot of people are going to take them because they love this stuff. Bang, bang, shoot 'em up. They love it. Yeah. So our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. We want to get you connected with them so that you can go to this and get yourself a spot right there on July 15th. Wow. What else is going to be happening there that day?
You asked me a minute ago just what's the procedure and all that.
What is it?
The general public could come in and just rent it by the half hour. It's $25 a half hour. Bring a friend, it's like $30 a half hour. We'll run the projector for you. You just tell us what you would like to do, and you just have a ball. We're also getting set up to do kind of leagues, you know, correlated to like bowling. Everybody can understand bowling. You could come to the bowling lane and rent the lane for some time and practice. You could join a league. You could compete against other teams for prizes and whatnot. That's exactly what we're doing. There is a bulletin board that we're connected with all the other ranges in the country that are simulators, and the manufacturer of the simulator is sponsoring this. So everybody will come, do a league night, and at the end of the league there'll be prizes awarded to the different people that win all over the country by the manufacturer. So this is some pretty cool stuff.
Again, this is going to be on July 15th. It's from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. and then they're going to do one from 6 to 7 in the evening. So you want to call here, you want to get yourself a spot there. You can either call here or the store. Our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100, or you can also call the store. It's 480-963-4311, gunsetc.com. Okay, so during that time when you get, like for instance, someone like me, I never touched a gun in my life, okay? And I want to go on this simulator because I've been thinking, you know what, I got to get a gun. I was robbed. I want to protect myself. Can I decide what I want to? Is there several different kinds of guns that I can try and see what fits in my hand, what feels good? Is that how it works too?
Absolutely. We have probably 8 to 10 guns that you could put in your hand and shoot on the simulator, as well as we got 2,000 guns in the main showroom for you to put in your hands and see what feels good, what doesn't feel good. Obviously, as a beginner, you have 0 reference point to start with. So if we could put 10, 15 guns in your hand and you start weeding out the ones that feel inferior, too big, too small, too this, too that, now we could take you downstairs to the simulator and let you shoot onto a target and teach you how to stand, how to take a sight picture, how to squeeze the trigger, how to align the sights. Next thing you know, you're having fun.
So not only is it fun, but it's also for the purposes of finding out what would be right for you, also for safety reasons as well.
Absolutely. We run a multitude of classes. We have a basic handgun and safety class where you could bring your children in. You could come with and attend a class on gun safety and learn how to shoot. We have concealed carry classes for a little bit more advanced. We have advanced concealed carry. Once you get your concealed carry card, you could come in and present it to us and go down at your leisure and shoot a bank of no-shoot targets similar to what the law enforcement are being trained on. Now, we're not instructors, we're not lawyers, we're not police officers, but you've been trained on what you should or shouldn't do if you're confronted with a situation. So if I could put that situation in your hand and let you make the mistakes there, So either you make the good shoot or you don't make the good shoot. You have to go home and diagnose in your own mind, what did I do right, what did I do wrong? So this is some pretty cool stuff. So we have multiple groups of these kinds of targets that you could come in once a week and shoot a lot of different targets once you get your concealed carry permit and practice on your own.
Well, they want you to come hang out with them July 15th. This is from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. and then again from 6 to 7 p.m. You can call here. We want to get you a spot there so that you have one through us. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You can also call them at 480-963-4311. It's gunsetc.com. We'll be back in just a minute. We want to talk more about guns and shoot 'em up, bang, bang. So welcome back. We are talking with the owner of Guns Etc., Ron Sega. I want to get out where you're located too. I didn't get to say that again. You know, you've got this event that you've got coming up, which is July 15th. It's from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And then also they're doing it again from 6 to 7 and they want you to be able to hang out with them at Guns Etc. They want you to try their virtual simulator. It's awesome because not only can you have fun by just going there and people that love to shoot, right? And they like to have fun with it and the different types of things. But also you can try sort of a try before you buy. Find out what really is right for you. If you're interested in going further on it, you can even try something real in your hand by doing it through them as well. So that is going on July 15th, and we want you to get a spot to be able to go on this simulator. So, and it's a free event, so we want you to call us either here at 602-277-5369, toll free it's 1-866-536-1100, or we want you to call the store, which is at 480-963-4311. All this information that I am telling you is on their website, which is gunsetc.com. They're located in Mesa on Alma School in Guadalupe, and you can even go there now. I mean, they're open from Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 p.m., Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 5. But they're here today to talk to you about the simulator, and they want you to come to their party that they're throwing on July 15th. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about something that we talked about at the break, which is how, you know, so many people that have businesses, you know, they can come in and they can do parties, they can help with team building, things like that. Go ahead and tell them.
Well, we've already have done team building events for different companies. Maybe a whole department will come down and we'll serve them pizza and sodas and 3-4 hours, just have the place to themselves. We've done birthday parties, wedding parties, fraternities, sororities. We've done lots of different things like that. So think of it as just a nice thing to do in the summer. It's 110 degrees outside. You come in the air conditioning and have a private party unto yourself and have some pizza, sandwiches. You could bring your own or we'll supply what you want. Have a ball.
Now, this simulator that you have, and I'm not sure if it's the only one here or what have you, but let's talk about it again because people at the break might have not heard because you had told a little bit about it, and I think they want to hear that. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, the simulator is a projector that projects images onto a screen roughly 10 feet high, 20 feet long. We use what is called a SIRT gun, which is a polymer gun. Looks like a real gun, pulls the trigger like a real gun, but it shoots an infrared laser. We also have a step up from that where we have actual real guns that we take the magazines out and the barrels out and we put different parts in that actually the gun will recoil under a CO2 pressure under a cartridge. So we could simulate the recoil of a real gun. So if you want some training, some fun, and you want to practice for a whole lot less money than going to the range and shooting live ammunition, this is a great place to practice. It's a great place to have fun. It's a great place to train, have parties. It's all in the air conditioning and the privacy of your own little space.
And they want you to hang out with them on July 15th from 9:30 to 10:30 in the morning and then 6 to 7 p.m. So we want you to get a spot on that simulator. It's free through us at 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. Or you can also call the store at 480-963-4311. Okay. The other thing that you have going on, because if you're going to have guns, and some people that have guns, they don't just have one, they have lots of them.
He who dies with the most toys wins.
Exactly. And also, they have to be, some of them have to be in safes, and you got some great sales going on right now. So let's talk about that.
Well, we carry a very large selection of American-made safes. We have safes that are as small as a lady's purse that you could put by your bedside and have access to in just literally seconds. It keeps the children out. We have safes that you could put under the seat of your car. You're pumping gas. You don't want your kid playing with your gun in the glove box or anything like that. So we have very small portable safes for those kinds of moving around town, in the vehicles, on your person. We also have safes that could literally hold 50 guns. All your prized possessions, your valuables, your family pictures, your gold, your silver, you know, whatever you got going is valuable. So we have a huge selection of them, and for the through the July, we are doing a 10% discount on all our floor safes. So come on down, take a look. We have plenty of them on the floor to look at.
You have to have a safe. Number one, you have to protect your kids. You will have valuables. You want a big giant safe that doesn't move. It's not going to do any good if somebody can pick it up. And you have to be a responsible gun owner. And I mean, I'm not sure if it's the law to have them.
No, it's not the law. It's
but
just
it's the right
being
thing to do.
responsible. I mean, you hear stories all the time that the little kid got into the gun and shot the neighbor girl or whatever. I mean, that should not be heard of. You know, it doesn't take much to put those guns up and protect them from the kids. And so that means you got to get some training. You got to get a little education about, you've decided you want to buy a gun, you got to do something about it. You got to be responsible.
Well, through the month of July, they're offering a 10% discount off on their safes. They're located in Mesa on Alma School in Guadalupe. Their hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 p.m. Also Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 5. They're rated with the Better Business Bureau. I'm assuming that on your website you also have pictures of a lot of different things that you have in the store?
Yes, I do, but not safes.
Okay, but not
the inventory moves so fast, and there are so many variables about size, color, this, that, and the other. All I can tell you is that I got 40 to 50 safes on the floor right now. Stuff goes, stuff comes. It's almost impossible to special order something because it takes so long. The companies actually make safes on the order, not have an inventory in a warehouse and give me a red one, this size, that size, and send it. That just doesn't happen. So we put orders in 5-6 months in advance of what we think we want and what we know will sell, and we just get them on the floor and sell them.
Well, they've been doing this for 28 years coming in September, so they know what they're talking about. They can help you. They can walk you through it. I'm sure you talk to everyone, do consultations, and kind of walk people through.
Buying safes, we find, is at least a 3-trip deal. The first trip, the guy comes in and just wants a look. Has no idea what money is, what the size is, what just anything, but he has an idea that I want to save. Then he's got to go home and measure. And then he comes back in the third time.
You always forget to measure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
The third time they come in is with the lady with the pocketbook. So Mama has to approve this big, I think they're quite beautiful. There's some that are in two-tone paint that would just knock your socks off, to one that you would just put in your garage. So she has to approve the sale, and so it's literally a 3-trip deal to sell a safe.
And he is doing this through the month of July. It's a 10% discount, so you can check them out in Mesa on Alma School in Guadalupe. And don't forget that they're going to be doing this July 15th. 9:30 to 10:30 in the morning, and then 6 to 7 p.m. in the evening. You've got that virtual simulator that you get to go and check out for free. So give us a call here, because you're going to get a spot right through by calling us at 602-277-5369. Toll free, it's 1-866-536-1100. You can also call the store direct at 480-963-4311. What's your final words?
Come have some fun.
Come have some fun and hang out with Guns Etc. July 15th, 9:30 to 10:30 and 6 to 7. And don't forget that this is a 3-process thing where you got to go in. If you want to get a safe, it's going to take some time, and they've got them. They've got beautiful ones, and they're doing a 10% discount for all of July. Again, they're located in Mesa at Alma School and Guadalupe. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6 p.m., Saturday and Sunday, 9 to 5. It's gunsetc.com.